What's good, baby girl? Me gusta leer. I like to read, and I assume you do too. You know what else I like? This video. I assume you do too. Hit the button. Now, some people, for reasons of self-improvement or religion, want to read consistently, but it's just hard to find the time in our busy lives, correct? And now, I very much relate to this in my life. But yet, I read every single day for the past 12 days now, but it has not always been that way. So you're probably wondering, what caused this change? How do I just read consistently every single day? Well, it's because I schedule it. It's just in my routine. And for me, like, specifically, it is after I meditate. After my meditation I do. I do 20 minutes of, like, deep breathing meditation. And I do find that specifically after meditation, I think the meditation, I'm going to help me focus. Yeah. So when I do read, I can read, like, pay more attention to the book itself, which is the Bible, of course, because I'm kind of goated with the awesome sauce. Pick up the phone, baby. But of course, my meditation is also at a specific time every single day. On like a regular school schedule, it would just be like immediately after I got home from school. But if it's not, like it has been with the exams, or just on a weekend, or what it's going to be like during the summer, it's just after lunch. But for you, just to make it very simple, make it after you do something. Just set up the time to do that. You know what I mean? I mean, even like, because starting a habit can be quite difficult. So you may need to use reminders. I don't do that anymore. I used to have the reminders app. I used to have like the entire day scheduled, like every single activity I was gonna do, like to the hour. But I just don't have that anymore because it's just like I don't care that much. Like I know vaguely like the schedule, like the routine. Like I don't need to be like exactly on schedule. Like I can work a little longer than usual. Or maybe if I finish a little early, I can just kind of stop. But enough about me. More about you. Like, how can you implement this into your life? So really just like, kind of take the time to schedule out your perfect day. I use the reminders app. Other people use the calendar app. You could just write it down on like a document or like notes. Or like a piece of paper if you're old school. And just schedule out like everything you're gonna do during that day. And then schedule reading into it, you know? If you already have a schedule, then just kind of like take like a little, like maybe 10 minutes of time, just kind of just a little chunk, and just replace that with reading, you know, like directly after something. Now, I think personally it's easier to build a habit if it's directly after something. Because like, what am I gonna do next? Oh, right, reading. That's what I was gonna do. That's just how my brain works. I don't know if everyone works like that. I'm a little special, a little unique, so I don't know. But another thing to help build a habit is to always remember why you're trying to build this habit. To remember, like, what are you doing this for? You know? And it could be for knowledge, truth, wisdom. Of course, those are found in many books. You know, you could also just like books and you're trying to add more of what you like into your life. Because you're weird like that. But it also could be for some sort of school obligations or whenever maybe Daddy Hamza is trying to make you do something. Or, which I wouldn't listen to him. Because he's not the government, he can't make you do things. And he's not God, so whatever. You know, but it could also be like religious obligations, like I know Muslims, they have to like read the entire Quran during Ramadan. Yeah, they gotta study that. Like that's like part of their religion. They gotta. Which is kind of weird. Why don't more Christians read the Bible? I don't know. So it's probably because of Catholicism, honestly. They just don't care for the Bible. They're just like, hey, isn't what Pope says he read the Bible? Like, yeah, but he interprets it and he fully, like he's fully said stuff contrary to the Bible. Like, I do believe, like, and I'm not the only one to believe this, but he is like the Antichrist. Like, not the I don't know. There's many Antichrists, you know. Really, anything that takes you away from Christ is Antichrist. I'm not the only one to recognize the Pope. He kind of like, and it's not just the current one. It's like most of them. I'm pretty sure they've been corrupt in some way. Like they're trying to take your money to like get rid of your sins, but it's like that's not how it works. You don't need to give priests money to get rid of your sins. Are you serious? When does it say that in the Bible? Oh, in the chapter you added it says that. Okay, in the book you added. Well, there's another book, which, by the way, the Bible said to not have any contradictions. So I'm assuming the one that's in the original one. No, because it's confusing. Yeah, like there was one. God, I don't know. But there's a set of rules onto what books could be canon, but then they got rid of it. Um, but then they just like chose to ignore that rule for some reason. Like Martin Luther was like, wait, flipping second. I don't agree with all of your books. I forget how many. It was like 6 books that are in the Catholic Bible that aren't in the Protestant one. I'm pretty sure it's like, isn't it like 66 and 73? Wait, then that would be, hold on, no, because I thought it was 67. So it's 7 books. Catholics added. Well, not added. Those are the Protestants removed because they realized, wait, these don't fulfill the original standards. So wacky stuff happened. And this is not what this video is about. I got sidetracked. Look, if it takes like too long, I might just cut out the whole thing. But basically, there may be like, you just gotta remember like when you're trying to build a good habit of any kind, not just reading, but just any type of habit specifically. Just, well, no, that would actually be the opposite strictly, that would be broadly. Um, Remember the reason why, you know? And for reading, it is, of course, going to be like for advice, probably, for a lot of people. It's like you want to read How to Win Friends and Influence People by David Carnegie, or Dale Carnegie, my bad. Right? Well, you want to read that. You want to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's been a while since I read that book. I forget. No, you might want to read Way to Experiment by David Data, you know? You want that advice, you want that wisdom, you know, this truth, this knowledge. So just remember, like, that's why you're doing it. Like, who cares if, like, oh, it's kind of like an annoying habit. It's like, oh, I gotta focus for like a little bit. Like, I gotta read pages. Like, shut up. You're not illiterate unless you are. Which, like, if you have internet, if you read the title of this video, clicked on the thumbnail, you shouldn't be illiterate. If you are, get off of your mom's iPad and enjoy life, you little toddler. This is reading for self-improvement. That's like a little, you have innocence still. You're young and you have a life that has not been corrupt. And you do not need to fill your life with worries. Yeah, implement. Like, comment, subscribe, keep growing. Why do I say that? I don't know. Just remember Jesus loves you. Alright, Meryl. What the Sigma? They call me Gilbert Johnson. I hit you with my Johnson. What the flip? What the Sigma sauce? I'm gonna hit you with a sauce. What? I'm about to hit the floss. Like in Fortnite. I am Sinish. How Sinish is that emotion?